What up, what up? Portense bien. CCC. Episode 1 right here up in this motherfucker, man. I got my boy Rudy right here from SoCal's finest, bullyz. Tell him what's up, fool.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Rudy. I'm from SoCal finest, bullyz. I'm out in San Fernando Valley.
So if you guys need anything that has to do with bulldogs, Frenchies, DNA testing, all that crazy shit, man, holler at my boy, man. And we also got
Frenchie Mob in the house.
Frenchie Mob in the house, ya saben. So we're basically all hooked up together when it comes to all this fucking bulldog Frenchie game, man. That's how it's always supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know how you got into this shit, fool.
Woo. Where do we start?
Starting day one. That's what we all want to know. There's a lot of people out there that just got into the game that they want to know how to start breeding,
right,
how to start picking the right dog for your family or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I started breeding when I was 15.
God damn.
Yeah, when I was 15. I'm 46 now, so.
Shit. Fuck.
Everybody started later.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, I believe I was still in junior high, maybe 9th grade. I don't remember, something like that.
Is that when you were breeding pit bulls, right?
It started
with the pit bulls, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it started with the pit bulls. The way it started actually is back then the only source of buying and selling dogs back then was the penny saver.
Or word of mouth.
Or word of mouth. So go figure that. My older brother, rest in peace, found a pit bull, I think, through the penny saver. So from there we went.
What kind of pit bull? A red nose, a blue nose?
It was a basic,
we're getting into details, though.
Yeah. No, it was a basic non-papered pit bull. His name was Snoopy. So we picked him up. From there, we ended up picking up other dogs.
You said the penny saver. I remember the fucking magazine. Yeah, it's crazy.
So we bred them. We bred him to one of our females, and the way it really happened is so it was my brother's dog. My younger brother got a female. This is where I come in the picture. The dog's bred. Money wasn't really their thing. To me, I was like, wait a minute. We bought this dog in the penny saver. Let's see how much I could sell these dogs for. So what I did, I turned around and I sold these dogs at $150. I just rolled the dice.
Yeah. 150 back then is like, I don't got $150, dog. Yeah,
at 15 years
old. At 15 years old, getting $150 like getting 1,500.
Yeah. So what I did was, we had a litter of maybe something like 8 puppies, so 150 at 15. I was like, man, I'm balling.
You bought? Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So then what happened was, I said, shit, on the second litter, I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to sell them at 300. And then from there it went on, because I really didn't have a mentor, and that's what I tell other breeders is you're lucky to know other breeders that could school you in the game, let alone share their resource, because a lot of people ain't going to share that.
Hell no, because I remember when I got my dog, I came at you like, hey, Rudy.
No.
Hey, boy, I got this dog, this and that, and you had no problem, like, schooling me, you know what I'm saying? So when you just took me under your wing, telling me this and telling me that, and I was like, man, you're giving me free knowledge that a lot of people are just fucking haters, and they're like, I don't know, dog, I don't know this, I don't know that, and you've always greeted me with open arms, dog, you know, and I really admire you for that, dog.
Thank you.
And that's why I fuck with you very heavy, and I tell people, Rudy's my primo, dog, you know, what's good.
Yeah, likewise, carnal. And so for me, after we had that litter, so we went up to 300, and then I got deeper in the game, and then we started something called Pit to the Bone Kennels, myself and Salomon Chavez, and then after that I linked up with all kinds of people, and then I met Antonio down the road.
Shout out to my primo Tones.
Thank Dollars.
Yo, Thank Dollars, what's up, fool? Hey, I'm gonna have you up in this motherfucker too, fool, so don't even trip, homie.
So then Pit to the Bone Kennels was around for a long time back then.
That's a dog magic, right?
Yes. We had dogs.
See, I've been keeping up. Keeping up.
So we had Magic, which I actually...
there it is. See that? See?
I actually got him tatted on me.
That's firme.
Yeah,
that's firme.
So I didn't really have time to be at these dog shows because I was doing the family thing, coaching Matthew and Elijah with sports.
See, you were being dad.
Yeah, I was being dad. So, and I don't regret it. I loved it. So I sacrificed money for being dad. And
Well, look at your
I
blessings
wouldn't
now.
change it though, you know.
Hell no, man. I see me just seeing your kids growing. You're a great dad, man.
Yeah, thank you. And then so right after that, what got me into the Frenchies again, my compadre Salomon Chavez. I had a deep conversation with him. He lives in Arizona, in Kingman, Arizona.
Okay.
And he says, "Hey," I said, "Compa," I said, because back then construction got slow.
Oh, I
So
know
we're
that already.
We're talking about 2007, but we didn't really we didn't really feel it till 2008. So Salomon says, "Hey, compa, what's up? How's the dog business?" I said, "Man, I'm tired of these pit bulls. They're too big.
Everybody's got them already.
And then that's when they hit us with the laws. You can't have more than 3 dogs or this or that. They were coming down hard on pit bulls. And if you had pit bulls home, if you're a homeowner, not even that, Primo. But what happened was they were saying
you couldn't insure. Your insurance was going higher.
Exactly. Mm. So I said, okay. So to avoid that, I said, you know what? Solomon says, hey, I was about to get into the Boston Terriers, and Solomon says,
those were hot for a minute. For a good minute.
They were hot, and then my copa says, "No, Rudy, there's no money in that." I said, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." Never doubted him at once. He said, "Get into these Frenchies," so he hooked me up, and then so from there I got into the Frenchies. I dove in. Back then, again, nobody
tried to put you on.
As far as like selling them, no. As far as the C-section plugs, I didn't have them. I said, all right, man, you know what, Rudy, I'm just going to have to just freaking...
Grab the bull by the horns.
Like a rhino go through the freaking wall. And I'm going to, you know, my personality is strong enough. I'm going to meet a lot of people. And
I mean, your character alone, dog, you know, it draws people because you're a very humble spoken person.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You know, there's just some people that you're like, man, that fool has his head up his ass so much. And you're like, you're always like, you have any questions?
Yeah.
Hit me up. Hit me up. And you are one of the people that do pick up your phone.
Yeah, and it's funny you say that, Louis, because in this dog game, well, I guess in any business that has to involve any type of high volume amounts of quick money,
politics get involved.
People that never had money, the minute they get quick money, and you've helped them out, guess what? They try to compete with you, which I think it's weird, but I mean everybody sees things different.
No, I see it the same way because I think that's why like me through my Instagram, I follow certain people that have Frenchies or bulldogs or whatever. Just, you know, like I fuck with you, but then when I have a lot of people that just want to add me and that's all you do is I'm like I don't want you, no disrespect, but you're in the same game I am, homie. It's like two dope men. Mm-hmm. We can be selling the same shit and following each other, dog.
Yeah. And then so. I got deeper into the Frenchie game. I was really good at you know.
People saw you getting it, and people were like, I could get it too.
I'm cool with all that, but so before I even had Instagram or Facebook, because I wasn't really savvy with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. So my resource was Puppy Find, Recycler. You know, whatever.
You figured it out. You figured it out. Because look where you stand now.
Yeah.
Shit. I mean, I've been a witness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, I really saw you evolve into this whole fucking game, you know? And I'm like, I still remember walking to your pad when Chapo was still small. Like, hey, well, this is what I got right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I didn't know where to start neither, but nobody wanted to show me. I'm like, I got about like $1,500, dog, to work it with. Nah, you got to have at least like $4,000 or $5,000. So that was like back in like 2010.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and now that you speak about 2010 in construction, it was really bad in 2010. And you know, our union's strong now, but it was really bad then. And that's when I, you know, can I keep it real?
Hey, what do you mean, bro? This is Portense Bienn. That's what it's all about, right here. Keep that shit. Put all those fools on blast.
So then I said,
all those motherfuckers that don't like to work.
Right.
The fools that are hiding behind them walls. Let's go.
So for me, in 2010, I said, you know what, fuck it. I got to take it old school. You know what? Because my whole thing was, I'm not gonna lose my home. I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna grind this shit out once again and take it to another level.
So you started picking up like side jobs.
You know, I got into the Kush game. You know.
Oh, nice.
I'm
like, oh, nice. I'm like, yo, the flower game.
So I was good at that too. I picked it up quick. You know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, and then from there, I said, you know what? I don't really want to do this forever. You know, I'm good at it, but it's not my thing. You know. So I invested that money with dogs, which was, it was my passion. I had fun.
You have more fun breeding a dog than nurturing a flower.
Yeah, and
hablando la verdad.
Es la neta. I have nothing against whoever does it. I'm not judgmental, but so I was always dabbling with things, and my thing that made sense for me was the dogs and construction.
Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. Because then when you showed me your backyard, and I was like, "Oh shit! Look at this one! Look at this dog!" You're showing me the little vault.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, "Oh, you deep into it." So it made. I started getting more dogs because of that shit. Right? I'm like, "Hey man, well you just gotta keep getting it, just waiting for your bitches to go and heat, dog." Right? But I noticed when you have your litter, a lot of people that say they'll try to help you out. No, they don't, dog.
But it's all quality, dog.
And to me, it's fine. Quality. And to me, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because if I tell you that I got an 87 Monte Carlo, you might like it, and you might not give me the credit you want. Right. But I got that Aero coupe.
Ooh.
There you go.
And I told you from the gate, it's sick,
and I haven't even brought it out yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like people are never going to give you that credit. Like, dang, he came up with one that's only like 600 of those motherfuckers, and like just give people their credit, bro. And that's the best part,
Yeah, giving people credit is free. It's
free.
But some people
But god damn it, people would think like it costs money, dog. Right? Oof. Like, is that shit gonna cost you some food stamps, fool?
This dude's gonna take my shine. Mm-hmm. It's all insecurities, but it is what it is. And then, so once I established the Frenchie game, I said, okay, I know what I'm doing now. I'm getting more connections. So then I said, I'm gonna challenge myself, something different now. I want to build something, where it's not just my family by itself. I said, so my vision was always, something big. So then down the road, I started meeting different families, Frank, Nicole, Frankenstein's Frenchies.
So you started meeting more people that were in the dog business?
Yes, that got into it. And then afterwards, we talked about different things of how to, do something big, And then, of course, I always, kept in tabs with my compadre Salomon Chavez once again. I work construction, so this is where I met Jose and, all kinds of other people in construction. Jose wasn't into the dogs yet, but he called me.
Hey, nomás presenta a la perrita.
He called me out of the blue and he said, "Hey, Rudy, hey, so what's up?" He's like, "I've been thinking about these dogs. I want to get into it. Yada, yada, yada." One thing led to another. I said, "Hey, let's do it." He's like, "For us, I come to my house, let's talk in person." Because I'm the type of person is like, we could talk over the phone.
I like to see your eyes.
I want to see your eyes. I want to see your eyes.
It's energy, dog. Like every time that I talk to you, I like going to your pad, and you always come inside Louis.
Right.
Fuck it, it's cool. Like I said, it's just like a family thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody's could make it inside your house.
Right. Exactly. And the reason that's always been, I don't want to say it's my tactic or strategy, but that's always been,
that's an old school fashion shit. That's all it is, dog.
And a lot of those traits I guess from my dad, my mom,
See.
So my thing was, I once I knew Jose was in, other people like Level Up Frenchies, Bobby, West Cove, bullyz, Gonzalo. There's so many people, Chachas Frenchies, Robert, so many people.
Shout out to the homie from Diamond Cut bullyz too, man.
Shout out to Anthony, Diamond Cut bullyz. There's so many people out there that that in this dog game, there's enough for everybody to eat.
And a lot of people don't want people to eat. I'm like, damn, fool, is that shady? No. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah,
I'd rather have my dogs and shit. I'd rather give one to every single one of my family members, dog, instead of trying to you hustling me down.
Right.
But you want to sell your dog for the higher end,
right?
And it's lower quality than mine.
Yeah,
Stop it.
It's I try to I'm not gonna lie to you, Louis, for a long time. There was a lot of beautiful things that come with the dog breeding, and then after that, you come across some people that are just salty, just grimy, but whatever it is,
that Himalaya salt kind of shit.
And it's
that
crazy because coming into this game and meeting Rudy, he told me that off the bat, like, you're gonna meet a lot of haters, bro. This is just the beginning, Everybody's gonna act like they're your homies and everything, but At the end of the day, those people sometimes turn on you.
Hey,
And it's
and
very
no
true,
disrespect
man.
to the construction business, but that's how they are too, though. They all act like your friends, and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
right away they go and they run to the supervisor.
100%.
That fool's langing coke. That fool's langing things on the side. And like, but you go in your motorcycle waiting for that 50 cent so you could go have that 12 pack at the bar.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Yeah.
No, bro. I mean, that's why I even stopped messing around with that shit, because I started seeing a lot of favoritism in Caliente. Oh, you're union? You're not union.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You're not union. I don't need to, homie. I'm still making more money than you.
So, I'm sure you want to know how the bully empire started, huh?
That's what was going to be my next question. I was about to hit you with that question right now, too.
I know.
Like, how did you go from SoCal's finest bullies to a bully empire? Because when I started catching it, I was like, follow them, Louis. I was like, all right, I remember that conversation. Let me follow him.
Right.
And I started seeing it.
Yeah.
And then there was that one girl that sold me that stuff for the dog's nose. What's her name?
Angela?
I think so. It says Bully Empire on the Den Cremita.
Bully Empire South Snout.
Yeah, So I fuck with her too. I was like, I'll support anybody, bro. Just pull up. I'm telling you, if you don't hate on people, God's gonna bring the right people to you, dog.
That's right.
You're going to get blessed.
That's right. And so
how did Bully Empire start?
okay,
Ya vamos a hablar bien.
So the way, yeah, that's probably like the golden question that a lot of people ask. What is the bully empire? How did the bully empire
what
start?
is it? Cause
so before I get into that, I want to say a special thank you to my family.
sí.
Matt, Elijah, my wife Sandy. Before even starting the bully empire, the empire starts at home. That was home base.
Yeah, big shout out to all three of you,
So
man, because you guys are family too.
So the way the bully empire started was, I became really good friends with Frank and Nicole, obviously Salomon Chavez and my comadre. So we started something where we just did a little group. You
guys were like sitting at the table?
Yeah, kind of like a group text.
Sí.
So we did it. She formed it. And I was like, okay.
How did the name come about?
I'll tell you right now.
I'm
going to spin your mind out.
I'm going to spin yours. I'm going to spin yours.
So the way it started was a DM. And then so in my mind I was like,
Because it's a clean-ass name.
Right, it is a clean name. So
Universal.
It's universal. So we started as a DM, and I was like, you know what? This thing has a lot of potential. So you know how I am. I'm a thinker. My mind's just going. And I said, shit, I already sell dogs quick. People are always like contacting me. Thank God I have that.
Yeah,
blessing.
it's that blessing. That's what I'm telling you. It's the footwork. You say I started when I was 15.
And you know, it's a trip. Before my mom passed away, she ran into this lady real quick at Costco. And my mom says, hey, mijo, I want to tell you something. I met this lady at Costco. She says, don't ever stress out again. She says, because you have a gift in this dog business, and it's going to take you to levels that you've never imagined. So that stays on my mind. This was a year before she passed away. She said that. And so anyway, back to the empire. We started adding people on. Random people. It's a roll of the dice. People say, hey, why'd you add this person on that?
Again, bullshit. Like, don't worry. Well, you got something, homie, say it out loud.
Right. So,
or say it when they're in the room.
So in my mind is, I trust my instincts. I value people's opinions. But I also trust my instincts.
Sí.
So what we started adding people on. People left. We got rid of people. Whatever, nothing personal against anybody.
It's survival of the fittest,
Survival of the fittest,
In the concrete jungle, you can't hang, homie. You gotta stay.
Yeah, we want the best.
That's why they make sidewalks.
Yeah.
And if there's no sidewalks, there's Palmdale.
So
there you go.
Fuck already.
So I said, you know what? So one of our friends says, hey, we're going to call ourselves the Go-Getters. So in my mind, I was like, it's cool. But it kind of sounds cheesy. Yeah, I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to be mean. I said, Go-Getters, it's cool. We'll ride this out too.
So something else is going to come out of this.
So then one day, you were on there already.
Yeah, that's when you had said.
I said, all right, everybody, I would like, kind of like, somebody has to be, I don't want to say pushy, but, like, come on, let's do this.
But, I mean, if you don't speak your mind, then, I mean, you just can't, that's why it's like when you're a go-getter and you got to speak up, whether it's 4 or 5 people in the table, it's always good to put it all on the table and don't hold back on your tongue, because then you're going to be driving home. We're like, man, we're going to stick with Gogetters.
Right.
You know, when it could have just been fucking bully empire.
Yeah.
So you have to, I mean, shit, it's like being in la mesa when you anywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to speak up, bro.
So I said, you know what? I said, come on, guys. I said, so that day, coffee gets me going. I said, you know what?
Starbucks.
Let's call it what it is.
House bucks. I said,
House bucks.
fucking water, fucking little bit of coffee,
Nescafe.
let's do this. So I said, I saw everybody, I take pride in this, and this, and this. We could do this because of this and this. I said, you know what? I said, have pride, guys, because we're the motherfucking bully empire. And everybody was like,
just click.
Everybody was like, what? What's that?
There it is.
This is who we are.
Nope.
Have pride.
He said, let's call it what it is.
This is what we are. This is our name. Call it what it is. We're gonna write through it. And from there, we just took off. So I patented the name, everything freaking through GoDaddy. So when people say, is it legit? Of course it's legit.
It's as legit as your jefita.
Yeah. So then from there, we kept it going. It's been a beautiful thing.
It's dope because, like I said, man, before my dog, rest in peace, Snow, and you invited me. We were in Santa Paula. I pull up, I was like, all right, well, fuck, let me just pull up and shit. Let me see what's going on. Yeah. And then you guys had a whole little function going, carne asada, kids playing, a little tent. And I was like, oh, fuck, hey, homie, you have some kind of function going.
All
like
free.
Organized. All organized.
Free,
Yeah, that was the best part. I was like, that's cool. So this last time that you guys had it, I was at the hospital.
Yeah.
And I was gonna pull up.
Yeah.
With Jalisco.
That's right.
But again, God had other plans for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been watching that shit evolve. So basically, you're like one of the main persons that runs the bully empire.
To be honest with you, Louis, and Jose knows how I am.
He doesn't like to be called the main guy, dog, but everybody sees him as the leader.
No, I'm not.
Portate bien.
Yeah.
And I could say it's like with the
There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Not everybody could be Indians, bro.
No. I could say with the sincere face, and everybody that knows.
But I mean,
the empire,
if I say like but you're a chief, bro.
Nah, I'm more of an influencer.
And in all reality, dog, I feel like Rudy takes a big role in the bully empire. Because,
you do, bro. I mean,
because if it wasn't for him,
I'll take a beer. Yeah, thank you.
if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't cut out a lot of the extra weight that we carried.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people got their feelings hurt in the process.
But
this is part of the game, and that's where people feel like that's where it's hard for them to swallow, because it's kind of like, if you didn't make it, you didn't make it, but it's
that's not your fault.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
It's not your fault. They keep you a fucking hammer.
That's where you see who the greedy people are and who's for themselves. You get me?
And what he's saying, on a quick note, is one thing that's always had me scratching my head is, do greedy people know they're greedy? Or do greedy? No. This is.
Vamos a hablar. Pórtense bien, dog.
This is as raw as it gets, right? So my question is, or do they play the role and shy away from being labeled greedy and just play stupid and just kind of fly under the radar?
And they try to be under. Yeah, they're leeches, dog. Yeah. They like to be under the radar, but once he starts hanging around, they're like, "Oh, you're the fucking greedy motherfucker, huh?"
So at one point, and I would tell Jose, a lot of people too, I was like, "Man, I'm not here to figure people out. You're
too old for that shit."
Yeah, not even if I was young, I would just get. It's not about just. It's like, hey, you know what? Just go your way. You're not part of this.
Like something that I do hate on people online.
Yeah.
When they throw shade.
Yeah.
That's on some bitch ass shit,
especially
homie. That goes to anybody.
Yeah,
especially like if you're throwing shit at your own homeboy.
Right.
Why don't you just address it directly, homie?
Yeah.
Instead of like just throwing little subliminal memes and shit.
Or there's 24 hours in a day. Everybody has the same 24 hours.
Everybody just when
don't
you wake
hate
up
on what we do on our 24 hours.
Because
you can't get your head out of your ass, so you have no vision and drive, etc. Because at the end of the day, is this. To be successful, you got to have a vision. 2, you got to be a people person. 3, you got to be real. 4, you got to have
papers.
You got to be committed to the freaking grind. Whatever it is, whether it's legal or it doesn't matter to me. Whatever people do, I don't care. But my thing is, I'm not going to hate on you if you have more than me. Why hate on me? Because I'm doing it. You know? I want to see my little brother fucking come up. And that's speaking from the heart.
But you could only lead the horse to water. Not how bad you want it. Ya te enseñé todo el juego. ¿Qué quieres?
Exactly.
I show you the whole baseball game, all 9 innings. What you going to do with it?
My first litter, he was right there with me, walking me through everything, dog. So
no, you walked me through my litter, too.
That's why I was like, that's why the Bully Empire means so much, because it's kind of like, we're not just there to sell the dogs. We're building a family, you get me? Yeah. Because all of us know each other to a certain, maybe to a certain level, but we all know each other, and we already know everybody brings motivation to the table. And if there's no motivation in the table, I feel like
if you're part of that bad seed,
because you're not pushing each other.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so and this last barbecue, I mean, we had two. The first one was just so that Bully Empire members could meet each other. The second one was during the pandemic, right? Or like somewhere through the middle.
Is that the one that I went to?
No, you went to the first one.
I went to the first one. Okay.
Yeah, and I had a good time, whether it was small
or
not.
No. It was like I said, the structure, the way it looked organized.
Yeah,
but it looked like a regular cookout, right?
Regular. It just looked like man, this was like some family shit.
And I'm so in this dog game, it's funny how everything just links up. You know, construction, hustle, money. You know,
everybody always knows somewhere down the line.
Yeah, but the key thing is the good ones. You know, you're gonna meet some snakes, whatever it is. I don't care about that. But the good ones, you know, like I met. I'm gonna tell you now. My boy Gonzalo, West Cove bullyz. Me and him just became like brothers, carnal. You know, and just by me talking about him, like you know, there's not too many people that get to me like that.
Sí.
But he's right here.
Don't you trip out? Like, it's certain times when God puts somebody in your life and takes somebody else out of your life.
Yeah.
You know, I always think that shit.
I have people that I thought were my brothers. I never did anything to them. I could God honestly say I didn't do anything to them.
Yeah.
But, you know, somebody says, hey, Rudy, it's not you, carnal. It's your energy, your charisma.
You said, I'll knock you out in 3 flat. No names.
It's not even it's not even the
fight. But you know what I mean, though. Fools like that try to throw that kind of shade. So you just had to let it be known.
Yeah.
In 3 flat, fool.
So to me, it's like, you know what? Hey, you don't like me? That's fine. I'm not here for you to like me. Just don't get in my face, you know.
Exactly.
But I try to, you know, avoid all that freaking nonsense, you know. But who cares about that? But yeah, I met some really good people though, man. I
mean, the dog business right now, you're able to meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's crazy because the Frenchies are so hot on the market that motherfuckers are ready to go 10 deep into your fucking pad, homie.
Motherfuckers are stealing these guys.
I just seen this shit. House, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like a golden ticket. Like, oh, you got Merles? Or you got fluffy Frenchies?
Yeah.
Oh, we got the money. Yeah, right. They're gonna pull up with like 10 fools and she can't do shit. And they're gonna wipe you out clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a pretty dangerous game. But you got to know what comes with that turf, with that kind of money.
Yeah, you got to. And to all the breeders out there, you just make sure that you know, I'm not a gun person, but you got to have something to protect your family, because if they're coming in home invade you, you got to do what you got to do at all costs. At all costs,
whether that gun is registered or not. I'll do my tiempo, homie. But that 38, homie, that shit's gonna clap, plap, 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 plap. Yeah, I mean, maybe only 5 rounds, but it'll make 5 motherfuckers run.
It's either you, your family, or that pendejo that's trying to do something.
That's trying to and that fool walking in with an AK.
Right?
Like, hey, homie, I have to do what I gotta do.
Yeah. Or hit him in the kneecaps.
Something. Si camina, look at me with one hand right now, but I'm still here. Fuck it.
He probably got a naked underneath there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nickel plated already.
Yeah.
That's what that's what the surgery was all about.
Mm-hmm. Probably, huh? They probably blasted me right there at all of you like, what happened, man? Oh, we just gave you a fucking lethal injection or something.
So before I forget, so everybody knows we're going to have this big old freaking banquet hall. It's going to be a ballroom. Everybody's going to be in formal attire. We're going to reach out to breeders, rappers, all that good stuff.
Sí.
It's going to happen pretty soon.
Is that the one on the yacht? Or
Ya vamos a empezar en el ya. You ready for the ya, Papa?
No,
you ready yet?
So we got 2 things lined up because back in the days when the pit bulls were hitting hard,
crazy, dog.
They used to do, it was a selected few. They used to have, rent out a yacht, and they used to have parties on a yacht because there's so much money in this freaking dog game.
Shit, we'll take that podcast right there to that yard, huh? And caliente, huh? Fucking next.
So we're gonna bring that back. I'm gonna, of course, reach out to whoever wants to come, breeders, of course, good friends of ours.
Yeah, like put it this way, maybe even like a week or 2 weeks before you even make that shit happen, I'll re-invite you to come back up in here and we'll do some heavy promotion and let's see how big this shit starts growing from episode 1 to whatever episode God's gonna allow me to be here. You know
I don't think everybody realizes how fast the bully empire is moving, man. I feel like.
I mean, look where you guys sitting at right now.
Like, and a lot of
what I'm saying is episode 1, bro. This is episode 1.
All of our events been free, man, and like Rudy always taught all of us, man. We make so much money. Why not give back to our community? Why not? Why not have people come and enjoy our dogs? Have free food. I mean, we make all this money, so why not give back?
Why not give back?
Exactly.
Bro? That's why you get blessed more just as the words that are coming out of your mouth.
And
bro.
I feel like a lot of people get so stuck on making so much money of selling these dogs. Now I want to
and they don't want to break bread, not even to their familia.
Exactly. So when it comes to the dog shows, they want to sell out booze at a crazy amount.
But one of their family members dies and they're like, oh, we have a GoFundMe. Just cash out, homie. Cash out.
Here's an oxygen tank.
Just
give me $30.
A little incubator.
Yeah, bro. That's why when I see a lot of people that make good money, whether they're strippers or anything, dog, and you make good money, and you have to go on your social media and say anything helps for my family. Well, shouldn't that motherfucker had life insurance already or something? Because I know I have life insurance. So if something happens, my daughter's cool. I could die not knowing that, oh, let's make a fucking GoFundMe for Predict. Like, what the fuck? But that fool was living his whole fucking life over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking all kinds of bitches and shit. And, hey, but I only got one baby mama, man. But shit, hey, man, I could live with that.
You sound disappointed, dog.
Nah, never that, dog. Because you know what? I can't even be disappointed. Shout out to my baby mama because she gave me my daughter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been another female, and my daughter wouldn't. I probably would have had another daughter, but it wouldn't be this daughter that I have. And that right there, that's me, all me right there, dog. Like, she acts like me, everything, dog. I'm like, fuck, man. She's gonna be a good hustler, though. She's never gonna have to sell her ass. Nothing. I make her smart, dog. Like, like, I'm like, right now, how much feria you got? She's like, I got about like $250 on my Apple account. I'm like, what the hell? Like, shit, like, just through that phone. Like, so instead of giving her feria, I send her money through my iPhone. What is it? Cash App or whatever? Apple Pay. Apple Pay. Yeah. Here's $30. Here's $40. Like, damn, you already got more money than any of your fucking friends in school and shit. So I'm teaching her the value of $1. But instead of having real actual money where you could get jacked or whatever, it's on your phone. You're always going to have your money. It's the future. So I feel like I'm doing something right from coming from nothing, dog. And I don't want to have no more kids. Like, I'm cool with my daughter just growing up and she's already 11. So it's hard for, like, I'm like, man, I'm fucking 42. Starting all over? God damn, I don't want to be wiping fucking butts again and diapers and wipies and go get this. I'm craving fucking pickle juice. Like, bitch, go get it yourself. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing fucking Call of Duty right now. But, yeah, man, it's like, gracias a Dios, I only have one kid and I'm not one of those deadbeat baby dads or I have 4 or 5 kids from 4 or 5 different baby mamas thinking I'm cool. I got a friend, he has 8 kids. I'm like, what the fuck, fool? All EDD, though, huh? Cashing now, compa.
That's one kid away from a freaking baseball team, no?
Serio. But that's what I'm trying to say, though, dog. So the cards that God played me, I'm just rolling with it, man, and I'm not a hater. Everybody that knows me personally, they know I talk a lot of shit, but am I lying? No, okay, then have a seat. You know what I'm saying? Am I disrespecting you? No, I'm not. If you feel disrespected by something I said, that's on you, not me, dog. But do I owe you money? No? All right, we should be cool then. What's the problem? Damn. You know what I'm saying? No, don't get mad because somewhere in high school, I fucked your baby mama. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to know that shit, bro? That we were gonna come back out here like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I had some homies that we stopped talking over shit like that. But like you knew that was the hood right from school. You know, so it's like, I mean, that's your fault for you popped that seed in there, dog. But you don't need to start talking to me or making shit awkward. We're fucking grown men, dog.
100%.
You know, so I mean, I think that's the kind of hate that I get coming my way. But again, I mean, I don't try to disrespect nobody's ladies or nothing like that. Control your bitch, though, homie. That's the way I see it. Because if I have a lady or something, she's not going to be throwing ass your way, believe me. You know what I'm saying? If your lady or your bitch or your chick, whatever, she's doing that, that means you ain't doing something.
You're
right.
allowing it.
You're not breaking bread with her or something. You know, because if you guys would get that money together, there's no reason for her to be doing some shady shit. Mm-hmm. She don't need an OnlyFans because you're already giving her money. You know, I mean, we're like living in a new era of like, you got to keep up with everything. Like, girls have a shit now. I think it's called like a fucking family tree or some bullshit. You click on that shit and tell you there's their OnlyFans, their fucking, they work at Toyota.
What the fuck?
Fuck, I swear to God, fool, they had the whole family tree, bro. And I'm like, so you got OnlyFans, you got, they got Instagram, they got Facebook, like Cash App, Venmo, like, damn, so that's your job, huh? Like, yeah, descaradas, but again.
Descaradas.com.
How much you charge? So, you know, but yeah, man, I mean, there's some good knowledge that you just threw out there for free, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And in this dog game, a lot of people,
it's rowdy.
A lot of people have a lot of connections, and they're not going to share them. When they don't, I'm like, man, what's wrong with these guys? It's insecure.
Insecurity.
I mean, because
it's because they'd rather get that ban over seeing you get that ban,
right?
And then at the end, none of you guys get the ban. Somebody else got it.
And it's crazy because you hear all the time about, experiences of, being with Rudy for such a long time in the bully empire, of people trying to buy a dog. And instead of being your homies, like we share our clients, you know what I mean? If we don't have it, we shoot it to one of the homies. Hey, he got it,
Yeah.
But there's some people that will be like, oh, he's selling you this dog, I'll sell it to you for cheaper.
Yeah.
Just so they can make $1, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, I thought we was homies,
Shit, oh no! Now I'm going real way back right now. I'm gonna go back to when I met you. I don't even know if you remember.
Yeah, at the gym.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back when I used to work out. I tell my friends,
I
said, if you knew me throughout my 20s, right, Luke?
Yeah.
I said I was on swole.
Oh, yeah. That's how we started talking because I was here working, and we never really talked, but he approached me. Yeah. What's up, dog? And I like, oh, I'm Rudy. All right, cool. Yeah.
Hey,
man, you want to juice up? I'm like, what?
Hey, that's when that big old hyena.
Yeah, see.
She was on swole.
But see, that's how the whole conversation between me and him started. Like, you want to juice up? I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, so you go fucking, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm straight for one that shit. But that was a hustle back then. Everybody was juicing.
Yeah.
That's how we met. It's crazy. See,
crazy. That's why Rudy's crazy. He don't show it, but he's got his moments.
Nah, I'm really laid back. A lot of people say,
that's why they say you always gotta watch out for those.
Yeah,
the ones that are always observing.
Yeah, like a lot of people say, oh, yeah, you have a temper. I'm like, no, how? Just because I have low tolerance for stupidity and BS. How's
What's
that?
the problem?
Yeah, like I'm laid back. You see how I am right now. I don't trip on people. People just so quick to freaking judge. Yeah. But no, I mean, I like.
How's your truck, man?
It's getting worked on right now. Yeah, so I can't wait to pick it up.
Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, you need people to fucking like. Just what's up with this? What's up with that? Like no shade, bro. Like, man, you're a vallero, homie. I want to see anybody out there like getting it. Like, you earned it. Go down the canyon on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The little homie plugged us up with Misfit Soto again. We're supposed to do
a music video and a song for the Bully Empire and
Frenchie
Mob.
Yeah. All right, Hey, shout out to fucking Misfit Soto, SK Mob. You already know what it is, homie.
Yeah,
that's right.
He reached out to me too and shit when my bitch died, and he's like, now I know how what you mean, dog.
Yeah.
When you have a dog, and I'm like, I told you when you get a bulldog or a Frenchie, it's personal. They become your kids, bro.
Shout out to Misfit Soto too. He picked out one of our dogs from our last litter.
Mm-hmm.
So, King Koopa.
And another special shout out to Hector, Hectic Steel Riders for the anthem that you did for us. Man, you got down, carnal. You got some serious skills.
Yep, bangers for sure.
Yeah. You know, shout out to Robert, Shoutouts Frenchies 33. Yeah, he says.
The Trophy Connect.
Sky's the limit. And also shout out to Midnight Bully Express.
That's right.
My homie Big Boy. There's so many in the Bully Empire. Giannis Frenchies. The list goes on.
If he forgot about you guys, don't take it personal. If he says Bully Empire, means all you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Special shout out to everybody.
Too many of them, not too many.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So everybody, shout out from A to Z. If you're in your 70s, you're not part of the game.
Yeah, shout out to everybody from the Bully Empire. You know, I love each and every one of you guys. I want to see everybody come up.
Hell yeah, man. Me, I want to give a shout out to my partner right here, X to the G. I think he has a crush on that one girl, Jenny 6'9" or some shit like that. But
who the hell is she?
Man, I'll fuck her ass too, man. Fuck if he's gonna smash, I'm gonna smash. Nah, you know, but he's the one that blessed me the first time that I came onto a fucking podcast, bro. Like, how fuck did we meet that? You were just like, hey, bro, you wanna pop up? And I popped up. I think it was on We Don't Smoke the Same, right?
No, I met you at George Perez's first time.
Oh, see, at George Perez's podcast. And I just did my thing, and then he reached out to me like, hey, fool, you want to come into this We Don't Smoke the Same shit? And I'm like, yeah, I'll pull up. I don't give a fuck. I pulled up with a bottle of lean, fucking with the dog.
Wow.
I pulled up with Jalisco, dog. He got all pissed because we had the dog on the mess, homie. That's Jalisco right there, homie. That's how SKN
He said
does
he
our
pulled
shit.
up with a dog.
Yeah, I pulled up with that shit, homie. You know, but shout out to Be Real too and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And just since me and Next been just doing good, bro. You know, I bless him. He's blessing me in this podcast game. Yeah. Shout out to Tinfoil Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. George Perez Stories. Portense Bien. CCC.
Yeah.
Everybody, man, that's doing their thing, man. There's no reason to hate on nobody. If you're hating, bro, well, by any means,
get your head checked.
Yeah, homie, you know, because it's not about the money that you make. That's about the people that you meet, because one day you might not have that feria. Yeah. But that friendship will always be there.
Yeah. Did you ever see the video that we did with that band Incubus from Calabasas? So if you go to Nimble Bastards, there's a bunch of Frenchies with little bottle rockets in their backpacks. Those are all our dogs. So that, you know, they
I'm telling you, X, right here. There's a plug right here.
So, I mean, I don't really get into it because I forget. But, yeah, we've met a lot of celebrities. John Otto from the band Limp Bizkit back in the days. The drummer bought a dog off of us. If you're watching this, I don't know if you remember me, but...
how much your stud cost?
You know, every dog's
different.
But I'll tell you what, real quick, that dude John Otto, one of the nicest guys, bro. He sat down, had dinner with me and my family. It was a beautiful thing, you know. Yeah, met Billy Miller from the New Orleans Saints.
I should start charging bitches.
We had Jason Kidd's daughter at our house.
Didn't Frank and Nicole sell one to the Chargers?
Yes, Frank and Nicole to the receiver for the Chargers. Kaylin Slevin, a Disney kid, bought a dog off of us.
Yeah.
Who else? So many people, man.
Man, all you people that are getting mentioned better start following Portense Bien, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Straight the fuck up,
and you guys heard of Wilson's Creek Winery?
See.
Okay, so Cassidy Wilson bought a dog off of us. Really nice person. Her man.
Shout out to Vallarta, too.
Shout out to Vallarta, too.
Vallarta, you better start giving me like 30% off on that carne, dog, because that ranchera's expensive, homie.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, homie, I'm just saying, 30% is what I'm saying, homie, because
the royalty treatment
that's $10 a pound.
You, Liz.
$10 a pound right now, right? Of that ranchera. But, man, I don't know what they put in there. They put fentanyl or something.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa Gonzalez Vallarta. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
but yeah, man, so you know, this is how we're going to do it and finish it off, dog, you know? Thank you for coming by on episode number 1, and we'll see wherever the fuck this shit's going to take us in the future, you know what I'm saying? But you got all my blessings on the Bully Empire, wherever God's going to take you from there, you know what I'm saying? But I know you're moving up. As long as you ain't taking one step backwards.
Yeah.
Or at least take one step backwards and 2 steps forwards. Fuck it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you got my blessings, dog. And you already know that shit since day one, bro. That's why you're here right now in episode 1. I could have had a lot of fucking people, dog. And I was like, I'm going to just call my fucking primo Rudy, bro. Straight up, bro. And look, we just had a fucking organic-ass fucking conversation about fucking dogs.
Yeah.
You know, my first time that I was at George Perez's I fucking was talking about jacking off dogs. Huh? Fool, like, fuck it, this is how you do it, homie. You know what I'm saying? But that shit made me go viral, bro. That shit made me go viral because I was just talking about it like, man, just agárraselo, boom, boom, boom. People are like, ew, you do that to your dog. I'm like, bitch, you do that shit to somebody in the back seat of their fucking car. And you still be like, you know what I'm saying? So shut up, bitch. At least that's money right there. Yeah. He's making me money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're costing me $20.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, man. Any shout outs you gotta say, fool?
Shout out to the Bully Empire, dog. Shout out to you for blessing us being here today.
Ya saben. All time, hey, mi casa su casa, dog. Simple as that, man.
Shout out to my wife, Sandy.
Sandy, what's up?
Shout out to my daughter, Matt.
Yup, Elijah,
love you guys. Without you guys, all this couldn't have happened because you guys give me the
drive.
You guys give me the drive. All I need is a little bit of, people to believe in me.
Yup.
And I got enough enough hustle.
Enough horsepower.
I got enough hustle even at 46 and testosterone to push.
Say, man, I'm still pushing at 42.
Yeah.
As long as they don't say I'm pushing your shit in, hoes. You know, but yeah, man, gracias for coming by, Rudy. You know what I'm saying? This is how we're going to end episode number 1.
Thank you for having us, carnal.
Ya sabes.
Really appreciate it.
Pórtense bien. Sí. So go follow the motherfucking YouTube channel, man.
That's right.
Oh, man. We're good.
That's it?
That's it, primo. You know,